Okay, I want to come in and do a little quick energy check. What are the ops planning toward the collective? What does the collective need to know? What are they planning? They back at the drawing board. They still trying to force their way. This authority, lawyer, official, whoever of authority is being very pushy, still lying a lot, projecting, and telling because this authority figure is anxiety and worried about the truth being exposed. Of a very large organization of called RICO, and the plot and the scam, and it's a collective that target individual against the starseed. What are they planning? To try to give you illusions because you see clarity, you're exposing them, you're bringing light to the situation of what these people did to you and to abuse, grouped up, teamed up, and said they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know they was a part of an organization. What the hell? Get out of here. Spirit said that's the end of that. They planning on unaliving the collective. They're not partying no more. They stuck because everything they done in the dark's coming to the light. What was once funny is not so funny no more. Now they're sitting over here, can't sleep, anxiety and worrying. Being very pushy, abusing their power, lying, disconnected, trying to make out the collective is on rugs or out here doing things they shouldn't be, right? To cause harm, to get people to turn against them. While you walking away from all the illusion, all the confusion, because you got clarity, you're healing, you see it for what it is, and now you're exposing it. You close that cycle out. Because they don't want you exposed to truth. You're a truth speaker. They thought everybody was like them. A lying, scheming, scamming. Try to use scarcity tactics. It probably would have worked if the collective was really out there messing up. If the collective was doing the things they said they were doing, they probably would have took their tail and went and hid. But we were awake. We already seen the truth. They ambushed the collective to get on the silence. They ambushed the collective to taint their reputation and their character so people wouldn't see them as who they are. Oh, but this authority figure, they worried. So they still spreading lies and rumors because they're being exposed. They feeling stuck after grouping up so they can steal, so they can take, so they can something about a home, community. They see this starseed, this empress, a starseed celebrating And that's got them worried that they couldn't stop them. And now they're feeling left out in the cold. People are walking away from them because people are waking up and seeing the corruption, the devil energy. And they see you as mother, somebody nurturing. Caring. All you wanted was love. They took you as a fool. They took you as naive. They took you as dumb. Now they're saying, well, they're not so dumb. They're pretty well intelligent when it comes to emotional, mental. They wanted to leave you heartbroken, isolated, alone, so they can torture you every which way possible. Life as a target individual. But you said, I'm not carrying that. I'm not carrying your burden. I ain't carrying that one's burden, and I ain't carrying that one, and I don't give a shit what anybody's got to say. Because we know who we are. We're very confident. After everybody tried to destroy us. We're empath. We're emotional, stable. We're balanced. And yet they lack boundaries. They wanted to destroy. They grouped up. This was years in the making. Premeditated. Plot, plan, scheme. How they was going to destroy somebody's life. How they was going to sabotage their life. For control. Power, money, greed. They wanted to sabotage a starseed. They need help, but they don't want it from you. They had a lot of resentment. They under a lot of self-doubt about right now because they under heavy judgment. The backlash. They show their hand in front of the world. They came out on a public platform to do a humiliation ritual that only backfired. Because you're nothing like what they said you are. And you didn't need validation. Now they're at the point. Confession. Giving up. Throwing in the right flag. All the crimes that were committed to take down one individual because of their own selfish needs. They heartbroken. Third party. Thought they were above the law. You was never supposed to overcome this heartbreak. The humiliation ritual. You was never supposed to overcome. They underestimated your strength. They underestimated who you were. They underestimated everything about you because they only got that kindness out of you. Somebody that always smiled. Didn't look like what they done been through. That they thought you would never take up for yourself. They thought you would never be there. They got to see, though. They got to see. They thought that you would take their BS for years, indefinite. To the point that they pushed you to self-sabotage. They never expected you to overcome because they knew they could never overcome what they did to you. They're sick. Organized crime. They wanted you to feel unworthy. Now they're feeling unworthy. They can't sleep at night because they know now what they done to you publicly is about to bring them publicly humiliation.